Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. The teams then, Germany against France. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, we're on the way. Schweinsteiger. Toni Kroos floats one over. Royce with the ball through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Matuidi. Toni Kroos. Mesut Ozil. Kramer looking up to see who wants it. Crunching tackle. And it's Griezmann. Schweinsteiger. Müller. Who's going to make this theirs? Chance! He's away! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
And out to safety. Mats Hummels. France are pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. Toni Kroos. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Raphael Varane. France still to register a shot on target. Evra looking to penetrate opposition lines. Toni Kroos. Mesut Ozil. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Müller. Going for goal! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I think there's always that danger that the defence can get exploited in that way. That must have served as a real wake-up call to them.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Now the pass. And he's through on goal. Forward it goes. Giroud. And the through ball is intercepted. Müller. With a delicate ball. Well weighted. Müller! Goal! Germany!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Giroud can shoot here. A chance! Neuer catches it safely. Mesut Ozil. Sanya with a good steal, well played. Pogba. And it's Giroud. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! That's Ozil. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Griezmann. Matuidi tries a through ball. That's inches away from being a really good ball. Toni Kroos. Müller. Kramer. Mesut Ozil looks to dink one in. It's the route one option. And it's Giroud. Griezmann. Looks like a good ball through. Lacazette! It's in!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Royce. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. The referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. France kick off the second half. Beautifully executed. It's a loose ball. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. He's putting on a show here, I think.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Kramer plays it long. Matuidi. Pogba. Aim forward. Matuidi. Mats Hummels. Griezmann passes it through. Oh, he's broken through. On the right now, what's on? Koscielny. Matuidi dinks one in. Kramer gets into the right position to intercept. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Schweinsteiger. Koscielny. And it's Griezmann. Lacazette. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Toni Kroos goes long. It's Ozil! Goal! Germany! And they get themselves in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage. you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Royce. Kramer. Matuidi. France yet to make a change here. Lacazette, and he's onside. Griezmann! Back of the net!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And now they can launch a counter. Podolski. It's Podolski! Goal, Germany! And they get themselves in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Germany go into the lead. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Griezmann. Well read, he sorted that out. Muller. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mario Götze. Chip through. Now it's Götze. Podolski! He scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Germany go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Götze. Evra. Koscielny. And it's Podolski. Rafael Varane. Aimed long and direct. Royce. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mario Götze. So that's it. It is all over. France huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. The teams then, France against Belgium. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy has got great potential, and it's Paul Pogba. Not many players leave Manchester United and become...
He's delivered all right!
And some of the best managers I've played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Pogba looking for options, tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a goal kick. Now it's Lukaku. Rafael Varane. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Tries a through ball. And the ball's come out! Moussa Sissoko. Pogba. France get it back again. France can't seem to retain possession. Belgium are already chasing the game.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Benteke! Brilliant! Belgium are back in business! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Goal! Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Belgium take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Nainggolan. Looks like a good ball through. It's hit the upright. Looks to slip it through. Kondogbia. Crosses into the area. Pogba! Lacking in accuracy.
The quicker an attacker gets the ball under control, the more time he creates for himself. That was very neat and tidy to set up the shot.
Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a waste. Valbuena. Matuidi. And it's Griezmann. France cannot keep hold of the ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Defence has got rid of that. Hazard. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Lukaku having plenty behind it, not quite enough. Matuidi conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. And it's Giroud. It's Giroud! Benteke. Hazard. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Matuidi. Valbuena. Lukaku. Pogba pumps it upfield. And it's Pogba. And he's through on goal. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Belgium are leading with half-time drawing close. Get that clear. Sissoko! It's broken loose. What a throw in. De Bruyne. He's off on a marauding run. Matuidi. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Valbuena. Valbuena. Griezmann gets it back. Griezmann with the ball through. Giroud. There to hoof it away. It's Griezmann! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Giroud! Really well taken goal.
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. Griezmann passes it through. Nainggolan. And it's De Bruyne. Griezmann. Griezmann. Now it's Giroud. Belgium got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Griezmann. And it's Giroud. Belgium emerge unscathed, they were right up against it. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Good call, he was just behind the last defender.
Varane, Mongala, Matuidi, Benteke, Moussa Sissoko gets into the right position to intercept. Raphael Varane, Pogba pumps it forwards, Cabaye. And it's Matuidi. Benteke. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now the pass. Matuidi. Clears it out of harm's way. Good clearance and very necessary. Gone long. Lukaku is on his own. Defence has got rid of that. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Nainggolan, De Bruyne, Benteke, needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hazard. It's De Bruyne. Good idea, just poorly executed. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Belgium get dipped into their subs. Hazard with the ball through. Lucia Sissoko. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now the pass. Pogba. Spoon forward. Belgium can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Hazard. Nainggolan. Pogba. Belgium somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Now it's Griezmann. It's gone a long way up and away. Kondogbia. And it's Sissoko. Cabaye. Hazard, already of course on the score sheet. Nainggolan. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
And it's Hazard. It's a loose ball. Lucia Sissoko looks towards the front. Witsel. Vertonghen got into a good position, but he may need to hold things up. And back out it comes. That's a brilliant interception. And that will be the final act. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.
A ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
And that gets things running. Mertens plays it out to the wing. Vertonghen. That's not going to find its target. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's gone a long way up and away. It's De Bruyne. It's come loose. Matic. Forward it goes. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Too long, and over the line. De Bruyne with the ball through. That's Piliqueta. Hazard. Spoon forward. Now it's Costa. Now it's Remy. Mertens. Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. And it's Diego Costa. De Bruyne tries a long pass towards the front. Side especially adventurous early on. Tries a through ball. It's Lukaku! Well positioned to make that interception. Hazard. Mertens. Hazard. Still goalless. Vertonghen with a delicate ball. Ivanovic looking for options. And it's Hazard. Ivanovic. Costa! There it is! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Diego Costa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
the only goal to make it 1-0.
Hazard can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Hazard. Another piece of really good defending. Willian. That's Piliqueta. Promising cross. Gets his head to it! And the ball's come out! Nainggolan thrust towards the front line. Hazard. Fine defending there. And it's Hazard. It's Costa! Just a whisker away. About it, and in it goes. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb. That second goal is such a...
They are running riot. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think there was too much ball watching. Nobody's really looking to see who's drifting into good striking positions, and it's a bad one to give away, it really is.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hazard. Vertonghen. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. And it's Hazard. Nainggolan. Remy. Now it's Hazard. Looks like a good ball through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Costa! Superb from Diego Costa! And they are disappearing out of sight. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll...
And it's half-time here. Goes, and we start the second half. Remy passes it through. Mertens tries the route one option. Lukaku. De Bruyne floats one over. Hazard. Chip through. Another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Hazard goes long and forward. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. That'll be a throw. Belgium have a sub ready to come on. Hazard. And it's Benteke. Willian. Remy. Right through the middle, looking to force his way through. And he's onside. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Out to the left it goes for Tongan. Oh, glorious footwork. Hazard. Benteke plays it out to the wing. It's Lukaku! And it's Diego Costa. Out to the left it goes. Raspilicueta. Willian pumps it forwards. Alderweireld. For Tongan. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Now the pass. Lukaku! Oh, there was plenty on that.
He was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Chadley. Nainggolan. Fine defending there. Hazard. Now it's Costa. Willian. Chadley hoops it upfield. Another piece of really good defending. And he's made certain that won't get through. Willian. It's a long forward pass. Looks to slip it through. Oh, almost a sixth! He's putting on a show here, I think.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Company. Hazard. Benteke. Now the pass. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Pedro. And it's Benteke. Benteke looks to dink one in. Belgium emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Mirallas. Chadley. For Tongan. Fine defending there. And it's Falcao. Remy passes it through. Falcao plays a clever pass. Witsel. Chadley. Another piece of really good defending. Falcao. For Tongan. For Marlon. Chadley. Hazard. Aim forward. Oscar. For Marlon. Does well to read it and intercepts. Chadley. Now it's Mirallas. Oscar. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Pedro. Looks like a good ball through. Witsel. Matic. Oscar. Matic with the ball through. And the referee brings it to a close. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. ground that barely needs an introduction, the grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And here we have Germany against Juventus. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Mario Mandzukic could impact on this. He won't delight us with his skills or show blinding pace, but he will impress with his technique and hold-up play, and naturally his finishing.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Schweinsteiger gets it back. Pogba. Mesut Ozil. Kramer. Now it's Morata. Pogba. Mats Hummels goes long and forward. Looking to force his way through. Royce. Now it's Royce. Managed to get it away. Danger averted for now. Now it's Müller.
Müller can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just let...
Goal! Juventus! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Mandzukic just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Mandzukic knocks it towards the front. Mandzukic, it's a fabulous position. Mandzukic with a shot! What about it? All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Juventus have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Up to meet it! Another piece of really good defending. Pogba. Cuadrado. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fine defending there. Pogba. Now it's Royce. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Hurtles into the tackle. Morata. Kramer. Schweinsteiger. Toni Kroos. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schweinsteiger. Kramer. Mesut Ozil. Müller. A chance! That is gorgeous from Müller! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Muller is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now the pass. Morata. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Mesut Ozil. Toni Kroos. Well positioned to make that interception. Cuadrado. Now it's Mandzukic. Oh, good ball. Morata. And he's through on goal. Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Morata simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find him, and his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
Juventus take a 2, and the first 45 minutes are up. Juventus are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. Here's the start of the second half. Cuadrado looks to slip it through. Royce. Marquisio! Kramer pumps it forwards. Royce. Mesut Ozil. And it's Royce. Looks like a good ball through. Chiellini. Cuadrado pumps it upfield. Schweinsteiger. Now it's Royce. Royce passes it through. Muller with the ball through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Down by a lack of accuracy. Khedira, Cuadrado, and Cuadrado! Muller tries a through ball. Pogba. Schweinsteiger does well there, alert. Wittsteiner boots it upfield. Götze. Podolski gets it, and now what? Goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Germany get themselves back into contention. Spectacular from Morata!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Juventus go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Juventus get dipped into their subs. Now it's Götze. It's on a plate. That's a half-decent try.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Muller. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Evra. Kadira. Muller. Royce really struggling to influence the game.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy number one, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first, and I think they think if they get to him, then they're...
They are running riot! And surely that settles it!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Juventus grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Germany get it back again, and it's Muller. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hummels gets into the right position to intercept. Roberto Pereira looking for options. Needed a better pass there. Looks to slip it through. Muller thrust towards the front line. Who's going to make this theirs? Marchisio. Morata floats one over. Royce. Mario Götze. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a long forward pass. The official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Schweinsteiger tries a long pass towards the front. Now it's Podolski. Podolski! No mistake! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, it's...
And time is up. Juventus come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. And our live game is Germany against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Now the pass. Mesut Ozil tries a long pass towards the front. It's Ozil. Paris Saint-Germain somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though. Maxwell. Matuidi. Toni Kroos. So what now? Goes long. Aurier. Lucas Moura tries the route one option. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cavani passes it through. Fence has got rid of that. Toni Kroos. Paris Saint-Germain pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. It's Ozil! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Sirigu turns it behind splendidly. Now he has a corner to deal with. Clears it out of harm's way. The defence can get it clear. Müller. Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front.
Sirigu perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Germany draw first blood here.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Looks like a good ball through. Schweinsteiger. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Müller. Mesut Ozil spreads it wide. Forward it goes. Marco Verratti takes control of it and he's on the move. Mats Hummels. Kramer. Looks to slip it through. Marco Verratti. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lucas Moura with the ball through. Half an hour played now. Schweinsteiger plays it out to the wing. Mesut Ozil. Müller with a shot! That is gorgeous from Müller! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic, because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Germany get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
chance here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
When a high defensive line like that works, it looks very intelligent and very focused. But when it fails, it can make you look really foolish.
Oh, good interception. Schweinsteiger. Royce. Chance to shoot. Played in by Mesut Ozil. Here comes another cross. Sirigu catches it safely. Another piece of really good defending. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Aurier comes forwards. The referee brings the first half to a close. Underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Goalkeeper's ball. Thiago Motta. Matuidi. And it's Ibrahimovic. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Tries a through ball. Mesut Ozil needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Toni Kroos. Muller. Hoists it high. Paris Saint-Germain emerge unscathed. They were right up against it.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
Looks to slip it through. Good clearance and very necessary. Matuidi. Cavani. Mesut Ozil. Royce. Mesut Ozil with the ball through. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Muller. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Thrust towards the front line. Kramer. Deftly done. Cavani. Paris Saint-Germain haven't made a substitution yet. Mesut Ozil has created one goal already. And it's Cavani. Lucas Moura. Mustafi knocks it towards the front. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Jerome Boateng did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Aim forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ibrahimovic. Aurier. Royce. Mesut Ozil. Looks like a good ball through. This could fall anywhere. Thiago Motta. It's a long forward pass. Verratti. Lucas Moura. Cavani. It's cut loose.
Don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
Mesut Ozil. Marco Verratti. Now the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And now the finish! Toni Kroos. Mesut Ozil brings the ball forward. Thiago Silva gets into the right position to intercept. Mesut Ozil. Fine defending there. Thiago Silva. Germany get it back again. Müller gets on the end of it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? A very warm welcome to all of you from Old Trafford, Manchester. The teams then, Germany against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Kramer. And he's made certain that won't get through. Aimed long and direct. Toni Kroos. Mesut Ozil. Tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Müller, Gabi, Koke. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Royce. Koke does well to read it and intercepts. Griezmann. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Thiago puts it back. Royce with the ball through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Toni Kroos. Chance! And he's there to cut it out.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
So what now? Now the pass. Whistle goes, he's been given offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
It's Fernando Torres. Tries a through ball. Shakes the shoots. Has a hit. Goal! Atletico Madrid! Atletico Madrid take the lead. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Atletico Madrid draw first blood here.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Thiago. Toni Kroos. Kramer. Fine defending there. Koke. It's a long forward pass. Fernando Torres needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Tries the route one option. Now it's Royce. Griezmann. Toni Kroos tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, good interception. Koke. Griezmann. Looks to slip it through. That's another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
By taking that route into a central position, he made it easier for the defence.
Royce brings the ball forward. The whistle goes for half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Atletico Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. It's the start of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Gets it upfield. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos. Royce! Really well taken goal.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking...
They've scored!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I've got great admiration for the finish, but I've even more admiration for the pass that set it up. It was delicious.
Atletico Madrid go into the lead. Okay. Passes it through. Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? And with that goal comes comfort. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Podolski. Atletico Madrid with a quick-fire double to put them firmly in control at 3-1. Thiago. 60 minutes played. Atletico Madrid have to make a change here. Big chance here! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
He's had a go! And in it goes! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He's off on a marauding run. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Koke. Griezmann. Well played, he saw that coming. Jerome Boateng. Royce. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Griezmann, there he goes, motoring forward. Jerome Boateng. Muller. Royce. Kramer. Now it's Podolski. Loose ball, who's going to get there? It is a corner. And it's Boateng. It's a loose ball. Schweinsteiger. Muller. Well positioned to make that interception. Thiago gets into the right position to intercept. Juan Fran. Griezmann, who does have an assist to his name. Aim forward. Neuer comes out and deals with it. Muller. Schweinsteiger. Mario Götze pumps it upfield. Koke goes long and forward. Gabi. Looks like a good ball through. Felipe. He's there to get rid. It's a brilliant interception. Muller. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Atletico Madrid just have to run down the clock. Who's going to make this theirs? It's Muller! Oh, surely! Muller with a shot! Good clearance and very necessary. Well, they could break here. Tries a through ball. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option, just didn't come off.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Thiago boots it upfield. Now the pass. Good ball. And he's gone for the lob! And how good was that? He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Oh, that was great to watch. It had to be an instant decision to lob the ball, and it just paid off perfectly. What a goal.
He snaffles his third, and time is up. Atletico Madrid always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under more pressure away from home, but I thought their efforts deserved that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.